A progress report tonight on people adopted in Missouri facing massive delays as they work to get their original birth certificates from the state.
Yeah, we brought you the exclusive story last July. Frustrated adoptees waited month after month, losing hope that they would ever get the document that could lead them to their birth parents.
41 Action News anchor Cynthia Newsom continues to follow this story. Cynthia, I understand the tide could finally be turning.
It is turning, and that is a good thing. I just received new numbers today from the Missouri Vital Records Bureau. Since January, more than 2,000 people adopted in Missouri have finally received their original birth certificates. And we are happy to say one of them was the focus of our story last July.
I've had a pampered life. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I'll be the first to admit it.
Danny Muchmore was born on July 18th, 1974 in Harrisonville, Missouri. James and Barbara Muchmore adopted Danny at birth.
This is your history. This is your search.
Yeah.
We introduced you to Danny last July, months after he applied to the Missouri Bureau of Vital Records to get the birth certificate with his birth parents' names. His biggest clue was a reference on his adoption records as Baby Boy Stone. After waiting 9 months, Danny received his birth certificate and his life changed.
I've been an only child forever, so I've always wondered, you know, is there somebody that looks like me?
There is. Meet Danny's biological father, Jim Stone. So the reference to Baby Boy Stone was on target. They connected first on social media and the telephone, and then earlier this week, in person.
When I walked into the restaurant, I mean, because we look, I mean, it was like the jukebox stopped, you know, that's how I felt, you know, I mean, because we look so much alike, you know, it was like, oh man, there's no doubting this.
Yeah.
He's got the same interest in motorcycles and cars, and I've got a big shop behind the house, and I do the hot rod stuff.
Quickly, they're becoming friends.
On top of everything, it was just the warmth that they all portrayed towards me, you know. I mean, that made it so much better.
So Danny sent me a text. He said, guess what? You owe me 44 birthday presents.
Even with this happy reunion, Danny is thinking about the thousands of other people adopted in Missouri still waiting for their original birth certificates.
I'm sorry it's taken so long for everybody. I think it'll get worked out, but I can only hope that it has worked out this well.
Wishing fellow adoptees a happy ending once they finally find their true beginning. I have to say, even though they look alike, Danny and his dad did actually do a DNA test, and it was 99.99% positive that they are father and son. They're planning a big family reunion with other brothers and sisters this Thanksgiving. Now, Danny told me that he did have a long, wonderful talk with his biological mother on the phone. They have not set up a meeting yet. He is hoping that in time that will happen. More than 1,700 adoptees are still waiting for answers here in Missouri. Cynthia Newsom, 41 Action News.